At first, it may look strange as someone asked you to stop making your bed every morning. But here is a compelling reason to stop doing so immediately. The reason is the tiny organisms known as dust mites that live within the bed sheets. What are dust mites? Dust mites are tiny, microscopic relatives of the spider and are usually found wherever there is dust. Since dust sometimes is really hard to see, they can be found in even the cleanest of homes. These little critters are what also trigger asthma and allergies in some people. Dust mites are typically found in bedding since there are a lot of dead flakes of human skin there. Dust mites can also be found in places with high humidity. In fact, dust mites thrive in those kinds of conditions. Where can dust mites be found? Aside from the home, hotel rooms are the next most common breeding location for dust mites. With the average warm and humid environment of an average hotel room combined with a plethora of dead skin flakes left behind by previous hotel guests, it makes for one big dust mite party. This is so because of the tightly arranged beds that hotel guests see when they walk in. It is hotel policy to make sure every room is clean and up to hotel standards. Did you know that when a bed is neatly made, it creates a humid environment for dust mites, but when the blankets are thrown off the dust mites dry out? How do you know if you have dust mites? It is hard to tell immediately if you have dust mites in your home. The dust mites themselves would not bite you and you would not feel them crawling on you. You would start to feel some allergy symptoms that include but are not limited to sneezing, runny nose, stuffy nose, asthma, cough, and difficulty breathing. A typical used mattress can have anywhere between 100,000 and 10 million dust mites living in it. How to get rid of dust mites? It is recommended that, in order to get rid of dust mites, one must clean their blankets in water that is at least 130 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter. If the bedding cannot be washed hot, then put them in the dryer for at least 15 minutes with a temperature of at least 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Dust mites are not that easy to remove and you will not completely get rid of them, but you can take some of these measures to do your best. Dust mites will actually die with direct sunlight, so placing your bedding in the sun is another great option to get rid of these microscopic critters. If these actions don't work, there are products in store and online available for purchase that will also do the job. Please be advised to wash your bedding as much as possible to a temperature of 130 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter. Place bedding in direct sunlight as much as possible, and don't make your bed quite as tight. Leave the bedding a little loose to air out the bed and to allow the dust mites to dry out. Hopefully, these tips help. If you like this video, please subscribe below and hit the bell icon so that we can notify you when we release the next video.